Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we're diving together into Open Great League with a team that I think is gonna be one of the safest that you can use currently for the current meta of Open Great League. We're having the safe lead on the face of Whiscash, and this Pokemon can go pretty neutral and pretty strong against most of the lead scenarios, especially with the Blizzard, and if you can bait correctly, most of the times even something really bad can work really well for you, something like a Trevenant for example. At the back we have a Charizard and an Oranguru, and you can see that this team can work kinda well against grass types despite the fact that we have a Mud Boy on our team alignment, able to go pretty tough against those fighters as well with our backline, because not only we got Oranguru which can wall down those Pokemon, but also we have the wing attack version of Charizard which is gonna be much stronger than ever. And of course we're getting farmed down here, but in the process we took a shield out of the Dugong which is really big at the moment, able to go here for the Mud Bomb for some deep damage before they get to the Icy Wind, as we can win that CMP. They get out of there to the third Pokemon. It is gonna be the Gligar, another good Pokemon to use for the current meta of Open Great League, but we have the better answer here with our Shadow Charizard. Shadow Charizard will get to those charge attacks fairly at the same time like Gligar does, but we can take those CMPs because Shadow Charizard is gonna be an unstoppable force for the enemy, so we can get to the double blast burn, able to delete down that Gligar, and of course the Dragon Claw before they even get to that Icy Wind to finish them off with our Shadow Charizard. Down they go, the victory is for us, and Diggersby will be our next opponent here. So against Diggersby we got Blizzard, so we're looking at a pretty cool lead scenario. They get to their Pelipper, which is gonna be used a lot as a safe switch, I believe, so we're gonna have a very good counter to this Pokemon, and we're gonna use Oranguru for that purpose. They decide to go ahead and bait us for the first time, so I was like, you're not gonna go for the Hurricane now, you're just gonna keep baiting, I'm not gonna shield anything. So another Weather Ball at this point, and we already have two of those foul plays ready to go. I'm pretty sure they will try to double shield here their Pelipper, and as you can see, yeah, they're gonna do exactly that, charge up a little bit more on energy, and I'm gonna bring Whiscash into play because I know that they have to sacrifice some energy in the process. With my Charizard around, I'm pretty sure that if they go for the Hurricane, which they do, we can take it completely farm down, and even Diggersby now will not be that much of a threat, unless they have Hyper Beam. I hope they do not though. So we're just gonna land that Blast Burn for big damage on that Easter Bunny, and we're gonna be able to take those moves twice. Wow, that was awesome. I totally forgot about that. Overfarm a lot, keep the shield alive, Dragon Claw is gonna connect, Diggersby goes down, at the back there is gonna be the Pelipper, okay, and of course the Jump Bluff, so we can have the upper hand finally against that Pokemon. So Blast Burn is gonna connect almost for the knockout from the 100 HP percent rage, and we're gonna take this amazing victory. Moving in the next one now, we're having a Dragalge on the lead, looking pretty solid with that poison typing, and because we're ground, well, we can take those moves with ease, and of course we're gonna deliver super effective damage. So another Mud Bomb here is gonna do all the work that we need against Dragalge. They want to double block the Dragalge, this is not looking that great for them, so we're gonna take this first mini victory against their lead scenario, and by a lot, because we still have two shields, a kinda healthy Mud Bomber, so let's see how this can unfold for the enemy. We can still reach to the foul play for big damage against the Mew, and right now we're gonna take whatever they throw. It is gonna be the Dark Pulse, that was not expected, and because I cannot farm down, they're gonna throw at the last second, but at this point it doesn't matter. Charizard can go in, reach to a simple Blast Burn and obliterate that Gyarados, even though it is resisting the whole damage output and they have a fairly good amount of HP. Doesn't matter at all, Shadow Charizard still delivering all that hard hitting moves against the enemy. Into the next one now, and the Galvantula will be our lead scenario. Let's see if they try to catch a move. They will try to do that actually, and they have its Vilus, which means that we have to go for the Blizzard, and I'm already laughing here because that was an absolute nuke when the opponent is trying to catch and things go sideways. Yeah, that is a very nice title for this one. So Mud Bomb here against our Oranguru, with the Toxic Rock, we're able to farm down completely, and as you can see here, they're gonna go for a move. At this point, they have to keep Galvantula alive no matter what, so we have to go now for the foul plays and pressure even more with our charge attacks. They will try to farm us down. This cannot happen unfortunately for them, so we're just gonna go for another foul play, get their shield, and of course we can take whatever move that is. Even a lance can be taken, not the energy ball, but still a lance can be taken. However, they go for the discharge for no reason, and of course this mad bomb now is gonna connect for big damage. Perhaps they were tilted there, and we're gonna get an easy victory overall. Shadow Hypno, as we are proceeding into this battle now, and we're having a very solid matchup, pretty neutral on both ends, so they keep over farming, and because they over farm so much, I'm always like, can I catch on Oranguru the Shadow Ball, because it seems like they go for the Shadow Ball, and yes we can, trainers. That was pretty awesome, going for one extra confusion. Keep that in mind, we might be in a very bad situation in a while, not spoiling anything, but I don't remember the exact match how it turned out, but yeah. So Toxapex now is gonna try to snipe us down with that Brine. Not gonna happen, not yet at least. We still have to bring that Psychic against them. They are not gonna block it. Perhaps they thought this was gonna be something like a foul play. At the back lies that Noctowl, and unfortunately we cannot get to the move for some cheap damage. Now this Noctowl has a lot of energy to spare, and what did I tell you? Well, things are not over yet. So Sky Attack here able to connect, and I will go for the bait here with the Mad Bomb. They were not counting. I was counting on that. I was counting on their non-counting scenarios. Got it? That is kind of weird, but I was counting on that, and it mattered. So now we can take the move. I need to be extremely careful here on the swap. Here comes the Hypno. We have to immediately go for the Dragon Claw. Can we get to the Blast Burn? Yes, we can, trainers. That was one of the best matches, perhaps the best one that I have had so far on this early, on those early battles of the new season, the season of Mythical Wishes, and that was pretty awesome. So next on, trainers, and we're having one of the worst possible lead scenarios, because not only they can snipe us down with a Grass Knot, they also are not taking super effective damage from whatever we throw, not even from the Blizzard. So we have to get out of there, and Oranguru needs to do whatever it can against their team. They will answer back with a Marowak, and I was like, okay, you know what, I will take this, because now my Charizard will be on your Cresselia, and my Whiscash will be on your third Pokemon, whatever that is. I don't care, it cannot be even worse than Cresselia. So at this point, I'm just gonna take the move. We took a shield in the process as well, and this is looking pretty promising for my Charizard, because we still have that shield advantage. Gonna go here for the bait. Perhaps that was not the best answer at their Mandibuzz, but still I want to do some cheap damage, then charge up a little bit more, spend the shield. I don't care at all. I need my shields only for Charizard, and now I have put it on that Blizzard range. By connecting one Blizzard, I'm kinda sure that they will stand no chance at all against my my Charizard now, because that Cresselia is kinda getting walled down by those Fires and Flyers if they do not run Future Sight. So they decide to go here for that early Grass Knot, and I'm gonna be accepting that happily. So now I have to go for the Blast Burn. They are gonna take it. Perhaps they were thinking, you know what, they're gonna bait me once again. Yeah, that is not gonna happen. This time we are all for it, and of course we're gonna farm down right after without even spending any more energy. So Diggersby to the next one up on the lead. Just gonna stay in here. If they want to stay, it's fine. If they don't, it's also fine. I'm just gonna switch out as well. But we're seeing now the Earthquake connecting for big damage, and we're gonna try and snipe them down with that Blizzard, and boom! Oh my freaking goodness, that did a lot. And at this point, I'm just gonna connect my Mad Bomb on their shield. Doesn't matter at all. I can still survive those fire punches if they decide to go for the bait, and they are trainers. So Toxapex at the back. Are you kidding me? What kind of team is this? So Toxapex now, and we're gonna have kind of the upper hand now with our Confusion user against that poison typing. So Brine is gonna do some really nice damage, but still not enough. Just remember that Toxapex is a very good Pokemon, but only defensively, because as offensively it is struggling a lot. I'm pretty sure here that I can farm down, so I'm considering using a shield. However, they go for the bait, for the fire punch, and perhaps now I need to shield that next move. It is gonna be just another fire punch, but it could have been fatal, and now since they have a Galvantula, I'm pretty sure I can take a shield or two out of them. Since I took the shield right immediately, I'm just gonna switch out to my Charizard, and despite the fact that I take so much damage from those volt switches, I will still be able to deliver that final blow with the blast burn. Time to move on now into the next one, and we're having a Medicham up on the lead. Looking pretty solid with the lead, but I still do not like it because those moves are gonna deal a lot of damage to my Whiscash, and I want to preserve it for the end game. I want to see their backline first. It is gonna be a Hypno at the back so that my Oranguru is gonna have a lot of work to do against that Pokemon. Just gonna take the move here, doesn't matter at all, and I think that with that foul play, we can either take the shield or completely destroy it down. So they decided to block, and I was like, you know what, I got the shield advantage, so now my Charizard can have not only a very good matchup against that Medicham, but also at whatever there is at the back. Gonna go here for that Mud Bomb. They are gonna take it, so that Medicham now is in a very bad situation. I'm gonna take the move because I know I can survive it. Charizard comes in, able to snipe down that Pokemon. There is gonna be the Metagross at the back, and of course now we have the double blast burn, which is gonna do all the work that we need against the Shadow Metagross. What a crazy pick, and that victory will be for us. Ferrothorn to the next one of the worst possible lead scenarios, because it's gonna be part still taking neutral damage even from our Blizzard, and we're gonna safe switch into our Oranguru, able to go ahead with those foul plays, and all we want to do here is to pressure for that shield advantage. They are not blocking yet, so they're gonna get to their next move pretty early here, and I will try to go ahead and shield my Oranguru because they're staying in. It is gonna be something like a flyer at the back on the face of Noctowl. Noctowl is gonna be everywhere nowadays, and they will completely farm us down. That was not looking that great at that moment. I was pretty frustrated not reaching to that foul play, I can tell you that. And now Whiscash is gonna go in, and I will try to go ahead and do as much work as I can against that Pokemon. They're gonna go ahead and use their energy. Now that they are energy dry, I will try to go in with my Charizard and gonna put all of my faith on that no shield Charizard that I have. They will take the Dragon Claw. Let's see now what there is at the back. It is gonna be the Frostlass, and all I want to do now is to go for that Dragon Claw bait. I know I stand no chance at all, but let's see if they let that go through, trainers. Blast Burn, and the victory will be for us because they forgot they had a shield. Yes, trainers, this happens, or they just wanted to flex and it did not work at all. So Dugong in the next one, and we're having the Oranguru on the Switch. You know what, this is looking kinda cool for us, even though we're getting debuffed here. So let's go with the Psychic now. Are they gonna spend the shield? No, they're not, of course not. So now we might go down, but still we have two Pokemon that can work pretty well against that Marowak. At this point they have one Icy Wind for sure ready to go, so I'm just gonna go in with my Whiscash. Let's see how they respond to this Mud Bomb. They decide to block, and I was like, you know what, this is looking pretty cool. I don't mind at all. Just go with your Icy Wind. I still have a lot of energy to spare now. I can overcharge for sure, and another Icy Wind doesn't matter at all. Now my Charizard can go in now that you are energy dry, and they have a Shadow Politoed at the back. This is looking pretty scary, and that was my last battle for that set, and I wanted that win to rank up. So we're gonna see together that we are gonna be able to take those CMPs, and that is looking pretty cool for me. However, they can get to those Weather Balls only with 4 Mud Shots, and that can be pretty scary. I have to count correctly, and of course I'm gonna force all those CMPs every single time. Down goes the Politoed, and now that Marowak comes in, all I need to do is to go for that double Dragon Claw and finish it off. They managed to catch though on the Dugong, and all I want to do now is to straighten my mind and and grab this victory with my Whiscash having a 1 Mud Bomb ready to go. We almost lost that there because this trainer was absolutely aware of his actions and did whatever they could to flip around that really bad lead. That's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and consider joining as a member to unlock special perks for my channel, and of course support me even more. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers!